list of exhibits. It's Brigadier Sony.
Just a moment.
Yeah, still under oath, sir.
Yes, Member.
Now, when we adjourned on Tuesday, we were beginning to deal with cell phone evidence, exhibit J1. But before resuming that evidence, Advocate Nisi requested that we should flight the photos of the pointings out, exhibit GG in brackets 1. We just want to start with that, my lord. And just before we get to that photo, we just want to start with exhibit D, the photo album of Lieutenant Colonel Mhlaso, photos 1 and 2. On photo 1, there's a mini electricity substation just next to the wall.
Yes.
Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
And we asked you if the mini electricity substation is visible on any of the pointings out photos. If we can then revert to the pointings out photos, exhibit GG in brackets 1.
It is visible, my lord. I'll refer to the specific photo.
Photo 17 can be shown to you.
Yes, so photo 17 of the pointing out pictures, my lord, or photos, shows the mini power station, my lord.
Lesi sithombe ke siwu-17 yabonakala ke leliya bokusika noma le bayibiza ngokuthi ke i-substation yogesi ikhona ke kulezi sithombe lezi ze pointing out.
You mentioned that on photo 15 that the electricity mini substation is out of focus. Where would you place it on photo 15?
Yes, that's correct, my lord. So on photo 15, my lord, the wall ends here. So the power station, the substation will be further down this side, which is where it's situated. Now in photo 17, you can see clearly that the photographer was standing further down, this direction, and he was able to capture the mini substation as well as this wall, which is the same wall as the one where accused number 1 is standing. So the substation basically will be on the right-hand side, which is not visible in photo 15. However, in photo 17, you can see it clearly inclusive of the wall where accused 1 is standing.
Let me tell you something. Court today was worse than a nightmare, okay? It was awful. It was like pulling out of teeth. It was horrendous. And then I realized in this moment that I don't know which is worse. I don't know which is worse. Sitting and listening to Brigadier Gininda go on and on about photos. Why is he describing photos and justifying and telling us where this and that is? It's a photo. Everyone in the courtroom is looking at whatever it is. Why is it a point of discussion? To say I was bored beyond measure is an understatement. I don't know which is worse. So I had to ask myself, because I had to talk to myself and convince myself to continue listening to this. I said to myself, I don't know which is worse, sitting and listening to Uzandi Kumalo or listening to Brigadier Gininda. Like, which is the worst of the two evils? Let me know in the comment section which one it is for you. But the other thing that I realized is, wait a minute. They had an entire week. Baloyi had an entire week. an entire week to gather himself, prepare his things, get everything ready. But he's in the court flipping pages and not finding whatever he's flipping to, and then handing over Sibanda with a whole PhD. And I don't know why I imagined that with his PhD he would be, I guess it's because they're wearing gowns in court, right? I don't know why in my mind I assumed he would be wearing that PhD hat to court. But you know what? Asikolapo with a whole PhD, he is the dagger boy for Baloy. He is the one getting up and down to go show Gininda the folder. I thought that was the policeman who was doing that. I thought that was the policeman who's behind Baloy to do that. But now it's Sibanda standing up and down, up and down. It is such a distraction. It is so overwhelming. But I'm committed to bringing you the updates from the court, so I have to sit through this garbage. Okay, so they go through all the photos until at a point. And you know what? I even went to Ulindamnisi, okay? I went to Ulindamnisi's X account, and I thought, you know what? He is sitting so close to the BMIT screen. He is sitting right there inside Pagati, okay? Definitely he is going to be giving us, the tweets on X that are very descriptive, and then we understand even better because he's inside. He's right there. Tell me why is Dololo on his account? Tell me why. So he's sitting there for what exactly? I always ask myself that. Even Criselda, I used to go and check, and then I realized, no, they don't report live from inside the courtroom staring at the BMIT. I know. They're not supposed to share the evidence that they see in court. But they can talk about it, just like Gininda's talking about it, right? Anyway, that's my observation. Let's continue on. I'm going to spare you the pain, the agony of everything that goes on. I'm going to fast forward to the part where Omnisi Wemvula is like, okay. I sat through this. I tried to be patient. What the hell is going on? Let's get into it.
Then to get back to the photo that was requested by Advocate Nisi, photo 19. It's photo 19 and 20 of exhibit GG in brackets 1. Yes. Can you once again just explain what appears on photo 90?
My lord,
That includes photo 20 as well and 21.
so this is accused one, my lord, and the pointing out here refers to where he alleges that he was dropped off. If you read this, if you look at this photo, and this is what I've said, my lord, you need to take this into account with the pointing out notes, and that is where the collaboration comes, because it's very clear on the pointing out notes that refers to only 2 points where he did the pointing out. It is the crime scene and where he was dropped off, where he resides.
Okay.
Now, when you take into account, my lord, and that is how collaboration works, you have to take into account that in 2014, where do you find, or what address was provided of accused number 1? And you will find that is the address of Basotho Hostel. Just a moment. Phosphorus. That, my lord, is not only confirmed by our profiling system, but the exhibit, I just forgot the exhibit number, but that relates to his banking statement. It shows clearly that his address, in terms of the details that he provided when he opened the bank account, was Basotho Hostel, Phosphorus. Yes, my lord.
You've mentioned the bank statement. I just want to show you the bank statement of accused number 1 from Capitec, which serves as exhibit triple E in bracket 1, as well as net bank statement that serves as exhibit triple E in bracket 5. And also the bank statement from Standard Bank that serves as exhibit triple E in bracket 7. Let's start with the Capitec bank statement triple E in bracket 1. Can you just place it address on record?
Yes, indeed, my lord. So the exhibit triple E1, it's for Musical Kulelwa, Stemba Sibia, and the address is 41 Basotho Hostel, Botha Avenue, Phosphorus South, Foslo, and the code is 3750.
Okay, sorry, the code.
Then the net bank statements, which serve as exhibit triple E5 before this court. We also place that address of accused number 1 in record.
Yes, my lord. Exhibit triple E, subsection 5, also from NetBank, my lord. It's for Mr. Musical Kulelwa, Stemba Sibia, and the address it's 43 Basotho Hostel, Botha Avenue, Phosphorus South, Foslo. The code is 1473.
Thank you. Then in respect of Standard Bank, we'll just get back to Standard Bank in a short while. Things exhibit triple E in brackets 7. We'll get to them just in a bit. Now, Brigadier Gininda, when we adjourned on Tuesday, or maybe just before that, you still want to explain anything further regarding those photos?
Yes, my understanding from Mr. Mnisi Maloti wanted me to refer to the photo with the building. I think perhaps we should get to it. The one where I said that structure looks like a hostel. That's how I understood him to be saying last week.
You wanted you to refer to the
Yes, I
photo.
understood. Yes, I understood him to be requesting that we should flight the photo that has a building at the back. This is now Advocate Mnisi. That's how I understood.
Is that the
him.
photo?
No, that's not the
That's
photo.
not the photo.
It's not the photo. It's
Okay,
further-
fine.
it's- Yeah, I think we need to get to it.
Okay.
That's how I understood
yeah,
him.
okay.
Yes, this is the one, my lord.
Can you just move a bit, Mr. Sorry.
So this is photo 21, my lord, and this, because I visited this place, is the building of the hostel, my lord. As
The
I've
building,
said,
sorry, let's take it slow. The building next to that vehicle
yes, this,
across the street.
yes, these are hostel structures, my lord.
Okay.
Yes, and that's what I said. That's what I've put in record, and that's why I said you also need, and I'm going back, my lord, read this into what was documented by the person who documented the pointing out. What areas did they visit? They only visited 2 areas, the crime scene and where the accused was dropped off, other than where they started at the police station. So you'll have the pictures of the police station and the pictures of the accused when photos were taken of him and the police station. Thereafter, you have 2 scenes that were visited, nothing more. It's the crime scene itself, which we have dealt with. The next scene they've stopped, it's where the accused was dropped off, where he resides. And I've placed the address that is Basotho Hostel. And I'm saying this building structure, my lord, it's the hostel, because in this area, you only have the township, which is your normal 4-room old structure. Opposite it, then it's the hostel. There's nothing else other than the tuck shop or filling station. So it's the hostel, open, I think it's Border Avenue, the main road, open field, and then the township structure then starts. So the only building structure of the hostel that was closer to where was robbed off, my lord, it's Basotho Hostel, where accused one used to reside. That's what I wanted to explain, my lord.
Yiloko ebengifuna ukuthi ngichaze.
Thank you. Then just coming back to the address that he gave in respect of the Standard Bank account, just want to show you that exhibit triple E bracket 7. Can I just place that address on record?
Yes, my lord. So the Standard Bank records are for Mr. M.S. Sibia, room. It's NA/5A Basotho Hostel, MC Border Drive, Phosphorus, and the code is 1475, my lord.
Thank you. Is there any other explanation you want to proffer regarding the photos that were requested by Advocate Gininda?
No, my lord.
So while Baloyi is searching and searching and searching, okay, he's searching for the searching of the paper, Brigadier Gininda takes this opportunity to lead cross-examination. Brigadier Gininda takes this opportunity to lead his own evidence in chief, and he's going on and on. First of all, he reads into the record the 3 different addresses for me, for Mzansi Sibia, accused number 1, into the record to prove that he lived at Basotho Hostel. But for me, that doesn't prove anything. Just like we know from Colonel Mangena, Lieutenant Colonel Mangena, that just because you drove a BMW to court doesn't mean you're leaving in a BMW. You remember that? But the reason I'm highlighting that is because there's 3 addresses. So for me, that's not consistent. Why did Muzi have 3 different addresses, 1 at each bank for each statement? Why are they not reading into the record the dates? Because you know that statements have dates. Why did they only read the address? I hope the defense picks up on that and questions the dates and put them into the record. Because guess what? We all know, okay? We all know, okay? As Uzandi said, the accused had lousy jobs. It's not me, okay? Don't come for me. It's what Uzandi Kumalo said. Obviously, they're coming from Enongoma. They need addresses in town. They're asking friends, can I use your address? And. That's my deduction, inference from the different addresses, that at different stages, he's asking to use somebody's address. Does it necessarily confirm that he lives there? No. Well, the best way, and I think the only way to confirm that somebody lives there, who are they paying the rent to? That should be a sworn affidavit, or there should be proof from the statement showing how he's paying his rent. That's what I would have done. But anyway, my lord, he describes the building. It talks about we don't need to know about the building. It is not an argument where Basotho Hostel is or what Basotho Hostel looks like. I'm sure if you went there today, it would still be the same. I think that was an absolute waste of time. But next video, they're jumping straight into Zungunizer, okay? Because Zungunizer is the glue that holds this whole case together. for a family feud over there, Gwanongoma. So here we go. Let's go ahead and like the video. Okay, we're dropping the likes again. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you on my next upload. To those who've made it this far in the video, thanks for watching the ads. You know, you absolutely have my heart. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll catch you on my next upload. Let me end it here so we quickly get to the next part.